Hi everyone, welcome to Min by Granat. My name is Anna and I make junk journals from old books and mostly repurposed sources. Today I wanted to continue to work on the big grungy journal. You remember the big one? I have not made any new additions to the covers. I got a question on my last video how big the spine is in inches, and this is little over an inch. It is a little wider, but not 1.25 inches. So I hope that answers your questions. But before I start working on this, I want to show a teeny tiny thrift haul. Because today is Saturday and I have been volunteering at our local thrift store. I work in their cafe once a month, and today was my day. And we had such a day. We did record sales both in the shop and in the cafe, and it was wonderful because in the cafe we have almost only home-cooked or home-baked cookies and cakes and buns and lots of wonderful fika. You know, Swedish fika. We have it, and it's very cheap as well, and all the money goes to charity. So it is really fun to work, but my legs are killing me right now. I've been standing up for 5 hours serving coffee and cake. So, but I couldn't go away without buying some stuff, of course. I was looking for two things, and I found 3. So I will show you. First, I was looking for a small basket or bowl to keep on my desk. So when I do my fussy cutting, instead of cutting everything and then having to clean up my desk and having those tiny little paper cuts everywhere, I wanted a bowl to collect it in and keep my fussy cutting over, and it couldn't be too heavy or so. But I found this. It's a nice handmade wooden bowl made out of cherry tree. Someone has done it and named it, and it was $3, and I love it. It's just right size, and I am thrilled about it. Actually, handmade. Love that. Then I was also looking for linen. I am currently looking for vintage linen with, you know, the lace insert and preferably monogrammed, named. And I found one today for $2.50. It is nice and clean with a pretty lace. For me, this lace is new, and I think it could be a nice decoration on some journal pages. And it also has a monogram. Now I have to turn it because it is this way. Can you see? KT, I think it is. And I love this. This will be used in my journals as well. And the rest of the sheet, because this is a bed sheet, of course, it can be used as well. So nothing will go to waste, even though I was specifically after these pieces. And this is all that I found today that was monogrammed. I found many one with pretty laces, but I did not buy those. I showed some restraint today. I am so proud. And of course I came home with the book. This book is purely for the inside, not for the outside. It is a anatomy drawing course. And I think that could be, this is far too new and white, but if you tea dye it, you can have, you can use lots and lots of this. Isn't this cool? You can use it in grungy journals or little horror style. I don't celebrate Halloween myself, but many people want the grungy kind of thing. Look at that spine. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I can definitely use lots and lots of this after tea dyeing. So I'm quite happy. This was $2. So I think that was great. Fine. And I will cut it up and tea dye it. So it is ready for use. That is my mini haul. Just 3 things. Aren't you proud of me? I am very proud myself. So let's start working. Last time we did some Frankenstein pages, folios for my anchor pages in this journal. And I don't think we made every single one of them. This one I think we made, it's the first one. The book was published, the original book, in 1919, so I thought this was great. And I have added some different pages. And these are the no-sew Franken pages, so I am sitting on my hands, trying not to run over to my sewing machine and sew everything, because I love sewing. But this journal will be a no-sew journal, I have decided. This one with the amazing little duvet, hand crochet duvet for the dog. I think we did that as well. The back side with the image from 4 sides. And a simple one, excuse me, with just some tea-dyed paper and ledger. And this is a pocket that will be filled with something big and nice. The one with the boat, one of my favorites. I love this painting. It's a Dutch painter. And on the other side of that one, it is just ledger that is folded up and made into a pocket as well. And I think this one I made before we started on camera, with a folio from a book about wildflowers and some other interesting elements. And that is a pocket, and I did a tiny bit of collaging down there to draw the ice down there and to notice that it is a pocket. This one I made after I turned off the camera. This is a page from a French magazine, I think, or a very big book that I received in Happy Mail once. And I put it together with another book. And this one is actually loose. So you can, if you read French, you can continue to read the story. But I don't have the rest of it, so I don't know what it would make. Maybe I will make that into a pocket or something else. And on the other side, there is a writing paper, letter paper, that I found somewhere, thrifting I think. And on it, excuse me again, I just glued some more writing paper, tea-dyed yellow. And so that folds out and gives even more journaling space. I like that one. And this one is with a lovely lady playing golf. And there is some tea-dyed paper at the bottom, and it is hinged with some, let me get this, this is ledger that was cut off, and a page from another old encyclopedia. And I thought he was a cute man, and I wanted him there. Right Honourable Lord Pierre, KPPC LLD DSC. I wonder what all these abbreviations stand for. Cool, anyway. So that was all the Franken pages so far. And I have made 7, and there is 7 signatures, and they are all put together. And I want to do a bit more extension on some pages before I sew the signatures in. Since this will be a no-sew journal, I can sew in the signatures and work on them in the book. Otherwise I would actually make the signatures almost done before I sew them in, because I tend to do sewing and collaging and things that box it up a bit, and then I want to press them one more time before I sew them together. But this time I can sew them in. And the signatures are actually too big to fit in my book press. So I have gotten back to my old ways of stacking big heavy books on them to keep them flat. So let's get started. In this last signature there is a piece of ledger that is folded, and this I wanted to extend. So I will take that out, move this a bit to the side. It's a bit tricky when you work on these big pages and you do it on camera, because then you have a very tiny space to work on. Let's see if I have everything. I have a pile of things here. Yeah, this is not too big, so I want to extend it, and I also want to make it a flip, because I love flips. And this is a folio from the little book that was almost like a junk journal that I found thrifting a couple of weeks back. And I have gutted it now and got the folios out. And I want to use this. But I also want to make a pocket, because pockets are good. And I don't care too much for that signature. So I think I will actually put this here and glue 3 sides, make a little notch. Yeah, I want to do that. So I will glue from this side, since there is a signature. Now I need a bit of help. You remember my art glitter glue was going down. I had almost nothing left, so I refilled the bottle. And now the glue is extremely runny. I have never seen this. It's very runny. I don't know why. If anyone has any tips, because you had great tips on the Fabri-Tac the other day, but this is, I don't push the bottle at all. It's just running. See, it flows very lightly, and I think that is not very good. I'm not too happy about that, because sometimes it leaks through, or it bubbles the paper, or yeah, I don't like it. And I want to keep this at the bottom of the page, like that. You see, it's too much glue, and I can't control how much glue that comes out of the bottle. Maybe it was something wrong with it. I have bought one of those big bottles, you know, that you just refill the small ones with. And I am a bit concerned that it actually was not okay. Because I've had that for a little bit. And it hasn't, to my knowledge, it hasn't been exposed to any extreme heat or cold before I got it. But you never know. I forgot to put the notch. Well, we will have to do without the notch, because I can't get my hole punch in there. And now I was very stupid, because I want to... No, haha, lucky me. I forgot to measure how far out I wanted it to go, so it doesn't go outside the pages. But I was lucky, and it fitted. But how... Now I want to show that this flips out. So I want to put a tab up here, I think. What do I want to use? Do I want a ticket or a label, or... I'm just flipping through my big box. I have ready punch labels here in a box, and I can see if I have maybe a weightail tab, or one of those ordinary tabs. These ones I have stamped on some of them, some words, and this says discover. Yeah, that would be cool, I think, because then you can open it up and discover what's inside. That's fantastic. And of course I cannot do anything without inking. This is vintage photo. This is just regular craft paper, so it doesn't bulk it up too much. try to make this without getting glue everywhere. Maybe I should put some of my glue paper under it. Because I said this is just oozing out. See? Has anyone had the same problem? I have not done anything to this. I just opened the bottle for the first time and refilled this one. And I shook it before I did it as well. But I don't understand what happened. This is way too much glue, I think. Yeah, I like that. Let's put it in the signature to see what it looks like when it's in place. Flop. This is also cool. This is the old fly leaves from the original book. And I just kept everything that was towards the spine. And I washi taped it together. And I thought that was nice and grungy. So that's a bit of training. Some lovely old French music paper. And now you got the mini flip through. Yeah, that's nice. Put it down a bit. Yeah, I like that very much. And I'm also considering maybe extended the last page because it doesn't quite go all the way out to the edge. But I want it to be something cool. Maybe something with the end papers or so. I don't know. So let's put that away and see what other signatures I wanted to extend something in. Maybe in the first one. This is cool. This is an old calculator from 1954. I love it. It's so grungy and nice. Oh, I thought I wanted to do something here, but maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I must have been wrong. Put that aside. The second one. Oh, this is so random, this book. Very random and very fun. My favorite kind. Yeah, here. This one I wanted to extend a bit as well. And I think I want to put... Yeah. These are old... It's also calculators. They're from a gas station. I found them thrifting once. I have a whole stash of these. It's like tablets. And how many liters of diesel or... say let's say diesel, and how much it is and what it costs. So I think it's before you have the automatic pumps, you know. I think I just want to glue that down there to, maybe I could even let it go up a bit so that it becomes a tab. Yeah, I like that idea. So some glue paper, because I don't want to accidentally glue it to the next. You see, the glue is not doing what it's supposed to do. I don't like it. This one runs too easily and the fabric tack runs too slowly. I am never pleased. And let's see how far up. Put that like that maybe. get rid of excess glue, because there is, you see, it's sliding. Or maybe I am too vigorous in my drying. Not good. Yeah, like that. Take that away. You can see it getting up there, peeking out up there. That is great. Continue. Yeah, this one was also folded, so you get to flip out, and I want to use this piece of avocado dyed paper. In my avocado dyed paper gets very dark. I wonder if that is when it's drying, or if I boil the mixture too long so that it is what's it called, so it gets too dark because of that. Maybe I should ask Nancy. She is the queen of tea dyeing and avocado dyeing and everything. She is so good at it. Nancy Wishes and Weeds. If you haven't watched her channel, please do. She makes amazing journals. There is some glue, so I want to get that away. You see what I mean? When there's too much glue, look, it almost seeps through. Oh well, it is a grungy journal. It does not have to be perfect. I have to tell myself. And normally I would sew there so it wouldn't show, but today I will not. So I will just have to relax and go with the flow. But that turned out nice. More writing space. I wonder if there is anything in this one. I have a few things left. There's one of those small ones as well. I have made a collage on this envelope. It's one of those pop tuck, and I'm going to make a big tag to go in it. And I was also thinking about putting tea dyed paper on the back so that you can journal on it, or maybe some tea dyed onion skin paper. But I was thinking about putting this on a flip out, or on the edge of a page maybe. Because this could be too heavy to have on one of those flimsy, because they are so big they would be a bit flimsy, if you know what I mean. And I already have a pocket there. Well, I have to think about that. As you can see, there is lots and lots of writing space, and on these pages I might want to do some stamping, and I want to do that before I sew in the signatures as well, because stamping in sewing signatures is not easy. Not for me. I'm not the perfect stamper, so I find it a bit challenging. Well, I think that would have to be it for this video. Let's just put them in the right order again. The signatures. Oh, I can show you. I am if I find it. I went ahead and did my little collage on the index card with the dates that I always do. And I managed to I have hid it quite well because in my box I can't find it. And there it is. I did my little collage with a little bird and the 1919 calendar. And this will go, it will be a tiny tuck spot in the corner somewhere. But I don't know. I will have to go through my signatures and see where it needs a pocket. So that will be all for today, I'm afraid. I hope I will be back tomorrow. Depends on how much I have to do at home. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment something, and maybe even subscribe if you haven't already. I try to post junk journal related content at least a couple of times a week, and I wish you all a great rest of your day and weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.